Welcome back. Hope y'all are having a good day. Thanks for joining me back. And I just wanted to say hi to all my new subscribers. Oh, y'all, I'm getting up there. I'm almost got 300. I know, that's a lot. So share, tell people about me. Get them to subscribe. Help me get up there. I'm about to have to do a giveaway. I know. All right. So I thought we would continue with our get extra with your labels. I forget what it's called. Whatever my series was. I didn't bring my little cheat sheet down here, but we're going to, get more out of your labels. So I'm using some more Goodwill tags. I got a scrap of paper here. I got a coffee dye large index card, one of my blurry off print things, and then let's get crack-a-lackin'. Okay, so first, let me make sure, I think this is dry. I'll show you what I did with that in a minute, but let me go ahead. I'm going to tear this because this looks like this will fit on here. So let's, excuse me, got an avalanche going on over here. I don't know why I call it an avalanche. It's an avalanche going on over there. So, sometimes you just can't teach people how to speak properly. All right. Wham wham for the day. Let's move on. Okay. And then let's make sure that I'm, going to go right there on top of here. Try not to get our dollar signs. And then we'll save that for something else that we'll do. And then this, well, we're going to have a little bit here and a little bit there, but I think we'll be okay. Let's just go ahead and, let me see if I can tear it on here, because, it's sure going to slide on that glass. But let's just tear that. And then I'll go ahead and glue. I'm going to leave the polka dot ones because I like how that turned out on my coffee dye. So let's just glue this on here, and then we will cut off whatever hangs off. All right. So have any of y'all tried this? Use some of your misprints and tore them up and used them for backgrounds or for collages, or just added layers to them. Today we're going to put some stamped vellum over something else too. So we'll see how that works. I was going to film it earlier, but I had to wait for my ink to dry on the vellum because I just used some regular inks. I didn't use StazOn or anything, so of course I had to wait for it to dry. Alright, so now we have that on here. And let me trim this bottom off. Oh, good grief. Alright. So let's trim this off. Alright. So we're going to put it like that. So let's just go ahead and ink around the edges. Just so I can see what I'm doing. I don't see good with white. I gotta have grunge. Alright. And then let me just go ahead, because I don't know what's going to show behind all my stuff. So let me just go ahead and put a little ink on there just in case. Now I got ink all over my hands. Alright. So what I'm going to do first, that's my first layer. My next layer, I took some more darn it, some more Goodwill tags and coffee dyed them. And then I thought, well, let's glue them down for another layer. Which, I gotta have some rhythm going on there. So I'm gonna glue these down like this, and then we're gonna come on top and put something else on there. So, you know, this is all in my little brain. I don't know if it's going to work because I haven't done one yet. So, ooh, here we go. We're doing this one together. All right, so it looks like I need about that much space. All right. It's not rocket scientist, Candace. It's just gluing, so let's glue it kind of sort of straight. All right, and we'll put this one in the middle. I mean, I know you're not going to see a lot of the tag stuff on the back, but I mean, you know, it's the whole point that you're using your misprints instead of throwing them in the trash can. You know, if you want to, oh, I don't know, my head might be in the way. Well, if it is, I'm sorry. All you can see is a big old poof. I got my hair pulled up on my head. Oh. Alright. Whoa, that one slid. Alright, let's put this one down here. You know, and try this with any other kind of, you know, hang tags that you have, or clothing tags and stuff that's got barcodes and all that good stuff on there. I sure hope my Marguerite Miller doesn't call for another barcode because I'm using them all up right now. Alright, so I've got that one in there. Alright, and let's put... Not supposed to be thinking too hard on this one. We're turning trash into treasure. Oh. And letting stuff stick to us. Because, you know, we're going to cover this in a minute, so it doesn't have to be super. Oh, you know, I just thought about something. Well. I might have not thought... I might have to turn my phone off in a minute and go get something, because I sure didn't get something to do what I'm going to do. Well, let's just try it and see. I might not need it. I might. I know. If y'all could just be in my head. Oh. Alright, let's glue the back. Let's get aggressive with gluing it down. Alright, then we might have to get some ink, some glue. I don't know why I call glue ink. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's our little base that we did with a misprint of a label, or just anything that you have, but basically a misprint of a label. Then I glued some coffee dyed tags on there. And then what I'm thinking is I stamped this. Oops. And I thought that we would put this on top of there, like that. Because the stamps that I used are Tim Holtz collection, the Reflections. So when I stamped them on the back of the vellum, because I had my foam and my stamp pad, and then I used this because these are all backwards because they're mirror reflections. So I took hold on, one more thing. This is the first one that I used, which is a Carabella Studio stamp. Let me get the plastic off. I'm sure a lot of y'all have this one, but I fell in love with it forever ago. And so I had to get that one. So I used that one first that I stamped on this, that I did this one with. And I stamped it with the Distress ink, which, I've lost my lid. Let me cover it up real quick. Let me put these underneath my book, my paperweight, so they can kind of dry a little bit while I go over this. Okay, so I inked this up right here with my distress ink, and then I just kind of stamped it wherever on the paper, because you know we're doing everything, because all of these things are backwards, so when we're done and we flip them over, they're going to be right side up. So I stamped that with my distress ink, and then I came in with a darker brown Memento Rich Cocoa. I used that with this one, which is some backwards dictionary, which actually says imagination and curiosity, which I really didn't pay attention till just now, and I've had this for a while. But I just stamped them in different, like some on the edge, flipped this one over, and just kind of flip them around. And then I came in with, ouch, this Distress Oxide Stormy Sky, which, let me tell you, this came in a Simon Says stamp kit that I received September 18th, and it is still juicy and wet. So I used that, and let me see if I can flip this over so you can kind of see the colors now. And I stamped this one. Oops, I'm backwards. Okay, so I stamped them this way. This is the backwards side. So I stamped this just, in different directions with this blue, the Stormy Skies. And then I came back with the Memento ink with these numbers, these digits. And then it might look like it's a different color, but I just kind of patted it a little lighter. And then a lot of people will put them on there, stamp off, and then do it, but I just kind of patted it a little lighter, put those around on here. And then I came with my postal card stamp and used another old stamp from Hero Arts kit that obviously back in 2018, because that's kind of when I got all this stuff and have it made, not even half of it. And I went and used this, I guess they call it, what you dinky, ombre or whatever, an ombre effect. And then I kind of stamped that on there. So then when after you dry, because I was waiting for it to dry, because it did take a little while to dry. But after you flip it over, now you can read everything. Duh! You can read that it says imagination. You can see that it says creativity, and then all the numbers and stuff. So I know, hello, duh. So that's what I was wanting to do on there, but now I just now thought, how am I going to glue it on here? Because I was just going to glue it with, what you dinky, art glitter glue, but then I'm wondering, oh man, should I, I don't know, but we might just go for it. Still a little wet, but see, if you lay it on top of there, I thought it would be really pretty, and then we'd go and sew around it, and then that way we could, either put a label on there or wash. I don't know. I like to make bases apparently and not decorate them. So let's go and tear this vellum real quick. And then we're going to glue it on there. And I think I'm just going to do like I said. Glue with the art glitter glue. If y'all can hear my voice changes because I'm thinking. I'm concentrating real hard. There. Alright. Oh, Lord, y'all should see this mess on the side of me. Okay, so we're just going to glue around the edges and try to get this down, because I didn't want to put it with the ink that I had stamped up in case, it smeared off, because, I don't know, a lot of ink doesn't stick to your vellum. So let's just put a little line, a small little line of glue, because like I said, we're going to go back and sew over it so it'll hide the bleed through. And then I might just hit it with a couple of dots to kind of tack it down there. Alright, let's see if we can get this on here without messing it up too bad. Alright. Not so bad, not so bad. Alright, let's, oh, even though I think I stamped it on the other side, I did because the numbers and the letters are the right way. But isn't that kind of pretty? Just get you some vellum and stamp it with some different stamps, overlay it on some barcodey tags, and you know, I have to say, turned out okay. Not so bad. So, that one's okay. And then I'll set it aside, let it dry. And then, like I said, I'll come back and show you what it looks like after it dries. And all sewn and all that good stuff. Alright, and then this other thing that I wanted to try, this is the bag that ombre came in. It came with some eco glitter. Yeah, right. Medium glitter. Imagine it. It's not going to turn out too good. Okay, so now I cleaned out a oatmeal thing, because remember when Gayle did her retreat, her friend told her to save her little oatmeal bag. So I saved one, and we're gonna collage on it with some more scraps and stuff. So let's see if we can't tear our scrap. Ow, stabbed myself on the fingernail. Alright, this is Love Junk Journals, more random numbers, and oops. So let's, okay. Let's tear it, or hope we're going to tear them straight on here. And then come over and tear this one off. And then we'll put this in our scrap. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know yet. But, you know, it's kind of a decent size paper. I mean, you know, come on. All you do is add layers and layers and layers. So I might save them. When I clean my stuff out, woo, timber. It might go in the trash can. But shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. Oh, actually, I wanted it this way. With the words right side up. Because apparently I'm an upside down type girl today. Oh my goodness. Alright. And I'm hoping that after we put all this stuff on here, it's still gonna, yeah. Alright. So we have that. And then I have this little scrap from one of the things that we made. I thought that would go nice on there. Should have inked around that, but I hope I didn't. Alright. We're going to glue it down. You know, if you don't have an oatmeal bag, use one of your envelopes. Cut them in half, turn it sideways, and make you a pocket with it. Or use some of your painter's paper and stuff. Anything that crinkles. Because, you know, that's what we're going for, is the crinkle. Alright, and then I have some other roses in here. So I was just going to tear that and see how much I needed of it. Nah, it's not going to fit. Doggone it. Well, I had these labels. So let's put those on there, and I guess I have to go dumpster diving for some more labels or something. So let me just tear this up. You know, not that I don't have any in this little scrap bin. Alright, let's ink that. I know this technically couldn't be a scrap because, you know, I could have cut those labels up and used them, but I'm using them as overrun scrap. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll just put this on here. We'll go run that long ways. Try to save this one save this other oops. We got a oops of a oops of a oops of a oops. Hey, that's not so bad. All right, we're gonna glue that on there. That is a perfect size. My gosh. That was meant to be on there. Okay, and then once again, I can't read today. Now, do I want that in the middle? No, I don't. I kind of want it over here, and then we're going to have to find something here and there. Ouch, I got an itch on my arm. Now, what in turn? Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, we got some music note. We can put that right there. So let's just tear some music up. Alright, so if I glue this on here, do I want music on top? Or want music? Yeah, I want music on top. Okay, so let's glue this down. Alright. Glue that down. Is it right side? Yes, okay. For a minute there, I thought I had it upside down after all of that. But no, it was right. I had it right. Okay. Don't know if my music notes are right, but don't let the music note police come get me. All right. I think we lost our crinkle. Oh well. Now I just need something to go in this corner down here. What kind of scrap do I got? Oh, hey, this might go. This is from the one a little while ago. Yep. Let's put that on there. Right. Well, that worked out good. Alright. Oh. See, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make it an itty-bitty bucket. Oh, our air conditioner shut off. It's quiet in here. All the dogs are sleeping. Oh. It's too quiet for me. Alright. Oh, I know what I wanted to put on that thing. Alright. And let's trim our little overhang off. We've got that. And this. Like I said, I sure hope that I've been up there. Or I should say in there. Creating up top instead of down below. Alright, we ink around that. And then I have this piece of coffee dyed salvage that I had left over. I thought we would glue that on there. And then this is a die cut of a butterfly that I stamped and stenciled on. And then this is another butterfly. I thought I'd layer it up. And then I had this. This is, I'm guessing, I don't know, coffee dyed wax paper maybe? Because I don't know where it came from. It was just in my bin, so I thought I would kind of layer that on there. But I don't like the straight edges, so let's tear this up a little bit. And then we'll glue that behind our butterfly. And we'll have a little pocket. It's something that I actually made and decorated. Instead of setting it aside, waiting for it to dry. Alright. Oh, I'm just leaning all over like, woohoo. Okay, let's get this on here. me see if I... Yeah, it feels like wax paper or something. All right. So let's put some glue back here. And then we'll see if I need to glue all the... Because I might want to leave it so the edges kind of lift up so it's not so flat. And then let me get my fabric, my Fabri-Tac out so we can put our piece of fabric on there. I got some goop on the end. Hold on. Get my goop off. All right. And then we'll run us some Fabri-Tac on there so we can tack our fabric down with our Fabri-Tac. Dun 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 dun. Okay, we'll stick that in there in the middle. Isn't it weird how you get this on there and it's like ice cold on your body parts? It's crazy. All right, and then it is ink, but let me just go around a little bit more. And then I'm not, since it's going to be a pocket, I don't want it to be down. I want it to be more dimensional. And I guess we'll just go ahead and use our Fabri-Tac to glue this butterfly on there. And we'll stick him down. Hold it for a minute. Hold it down for a minute. Make sure his little wings are loose. And then we're going to put this butterfly, which is from Artie Mae's, one of her freebie butterflies. I just thought it was pretty and all neutrally. And then we'll glue him down and make sure his little wings are kind of floating. And there you go. That's our little pocket that we made. Oops, I need to put a finger hole punchy thing in there from our oatmeal package. So let me see if I can punch a hole in it real quick, a thumb hole. Oh, my butterfly's moving. Doggone. Well, maybe my butterfly wanted to fly. I don't know. Let me see. Do I like it like that, or do I like it? I kind of like him sideways. So he was meant to be sideways because that's how he turned. So we'll just let it do its thing. And then let me ink around a little thumb hole. And then we will make a journal tag and stuff later, because this is going to go in my Faded Roses journal that I'm going to be making. I've got all my little fabric and stuff pulled to make my journal cover, so that's what I'm going to be working on next after I get a couple of these videos ahead so I can work on that. But there you go. Can you see how dimensional it is? And so, yeah, I put him on sideways because that's how he wanted to fly. He didn't want to be straight. He wanted to fly cockeye. That kind of rhymes. All right. That's going to be... Oh, no. Let me see. I sure wish I knew what time it was. Uh-oh. I hate when that thing does that. But I was thinking on this one, I had a piece of fabric scrap, which... Dear Lord. Now I've lost it. Oh. That I saw this with all these flowers, these colors, and I thought it would go really pretty on here. But let me see. Like I said, I have no idea what time it is. Let me see what kind of tag to go on here with one of my labels that we have. Alright, let me pull these out. See, I didn't think far enough. Oh, I thought I did, but I didn't. Alright, I think I'm wanting this one. And this is from the Junk Journal Studio, which I just found out from one of my subbies used to be Gifts and Things WL. So, in case any of you guys were curious, because I know I had shared some stuff that I had got from the Gifts and Things WL, but they rebranded themselves apparently and are now the Junk Journal Studio. So let's see what this looks like, if this is going to be what I'm wanting. Okay, kind of liking that. Let me ink around it. Got some scrap on that. Throw it over my shoulder like some salt. Alright, so we have that. Now what else do I have on here that could maybe go behind it? Oh, I already got a flower. I don't want to cover really too much of that because that's like our artwork, and then when we sew around it, it'll give it some extra oomph. And oh, I'm talking myself out of it, you know. I might. I don't know. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Let me see. I kind of like this on. He made a copy of a copy of a copy of himself. You know, each one of them came out a little different. But shoot, I take some different. Here's your list. Help me out. Trust me, whatever you can do is more than I'm doing. So now, okay, so we're gonna put that on there, and let me put my little this back and that, and then I wanted to put you there. All right, so let's glue this one on here, and I hope I'm down, I mean up, because I sure am working down again. I know, just send that little shock through there, tell me to get up, you are too far down. Okay, so I think this is where I'm gonna put it, so we have room to sew around it, and then our barcodes and other colors still show through. Alright, and then we'll get our Fabri-Tac out again and stick our birdie down. Whew, there's some strong stuff too. Alright, and then we're going to put this little scrap of fabric on here. And we'll just go ahead and do some fabric tack on this little label, just in case it doesn't want to stick. All right. I think I kind of like that one. Little simple, but we used a scrap of fabric, and then we used our trash, our barcode tags in the back, and then put it on a large journal card, which apparently I'm gonna have to start making things on smaller stuff, or else I'm gonna have a tuck on every stinking page for all these big old things that I got. That's why I gotta make these journals, so I can know what I need in there instead of just, you know, going for it. All right, well, here you go. That's that one. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's not really simple. It's just layer and layer and layer, but it's just a lot of stuff that kind of blended well together. So, all right, there you go. That's the two that we made using our labels and misprints and scraps. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Thanks for watching. And I hope you'll have a blessed day, and I hope you come back. And like I said, share me with your friends and people. Heck, share me with strangers. I'll take a stranger subscribe. There's no pride. I'm sorry. All right. Well, thank y'all. Have a blessed day again, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.